3D measurements and reporting ship shafting alignment with 2X main engine. The reliability of shafting system mainly depends with the surface pressure created between shaft and the bearings. Both the reaction force and sitting area strongly are affected by the alignment. Bearing reaction forces accurate calculate by finite element software and are measured by jack-up test and strain gauges. Alignment deviation measured by strain gauges without any shafting dismantling results. Presentation will be in 2D or 3D presentation. Direct compassion alignment deviations with the ideal condition, brown, are presented. Vertical shafting section indicates the clearances between bearings and shaft. Case of bending intermediate shaft and unequal clearances presented and zoom on bending area as well. Bending tail shaft after damage with zoom clearances between shaft and aft tube bearing 100 times present. The simulation includes where radial face seals destroy. Clearances between shaft and bearing measured by dial gauges when the shaft turns by turning gear. Data transfer to the computer in real time by Bluetooth. Thread curve present the measurements and by blue color circle is the accepted limit. Ideal trace shaft on the bearing is the geometrical one taken as reference 100% and marked red. Actual trace area depends on the relative position of shaft with the bearing house. We present how the press area of intermediate bearing affects the hull vibration aft under the flag of 4 product tankers 40,000 dWt. Trace the shaft only at the edge of bearing creates 2.7 times more vibration at the hull aft under the flag. Touching the shaft to the upper bearing shell creates oil burn residuals. The same happens for tube 4 bearing or for thrust pads. Used ultraviolet light. Examine the bearing area clearly and deeply. 1. Taken visually image of press area. 2. Image of press area with absorb ion filters. 3. Bearing area analysis with dial face method. Corrections of bearing house position will bone by add shims under house bearing foots. Reduce the house bearing pad's height or casting new chock fast. Change and or the bearing house holding bolts to the hull. Main engine main bearings relative position defined by deflection and jack-up test.